Hello, fellow fossilizers and optimizers and postulizers. I don't know. I didn't think that went through. My friends, this is a double Paleotrex motorcycle. I don't know if it's called a hog. I'm not a motorcycle guy, so I'm not sure what the correct terminology is. But yeah, it's definitely a motorcycle, and it is being road ridden by Elita 1. It's really cool. You can see the hands over here holding the little handlebars, the claws. That's super duper tight. And she has a nice little seat. You can arrange the feet however you want. You can have it resting up here if you'd like that as well. But yeah, it takes two Paleotrexes and the wheels from the Wreck-Ar tires, and it's pretty easy to make, and we're going to go over it today. So we're going to break them down right now. All right, it'll be a slightly abbreviated tutorial in that like a bunch of stuff you can see I've already like connected. This is a standard Paleotrex head. Oops. Dino torso rather, and it's kind of stuck on the face. Okay. So yeah, you have that bit, and then you have the robot head in there, right? And so what you're going to do is after the robot head is in, you're going to tilt this as far as back as it can go, and you're going to hear a slight snap, and the head, the whole ears and everything, for the sake of clearance, are going to clear the dinosaur face. And then after that, you're going to attach the buckler into that back, and then this bit is going to extend up, and you're going to have another Paleotrex dinosaur, a robot face there, and that's going to be the seat. Slightly spiky, but it's all right. Alita 1 has a middle butt, so it's okay. And yeah, in this, you want to make sure that it's aligned in the middle so that the little spine goes right between the two teeth. And that's it. All right, thanks for watching. No, I was kidding. The next part we have is a secondary dinosaur head. It takes two Paleotrexes. I think I mentioned that at the beginning of the video. And you just have it fully compressed like so. And the neck port where you would normally be placing the robot face, you put the buckler instead. And that's going to plug in underneath. And that's going to become the engine block. Cool? Pretty easy, right? All right. Next bits. We have that axe part here, right? And then we have the frilly part of the frilly part of the tail. You need to make sure that it's perpendicular 90 degrees. Cool. Then you grab one of the claws, you plug that into the hole, and then you want to arch the claw up like that. Okay? And you want to make two of those, like so. And then from here, what you're doing is you're plugging this in on one side. You're grabbing the Wreck-Ar tire, and this is the thinner one. There's a thin one and there's a fat one. You want to grab the thin one, and then you plug that in right there. Just smoosh baloosh. And yeah, you plug that in. Then you make sure this is all aligned properly. You smoosh baloosh. You smush all of that in, and you plug that at the top. And Viola. Neat, right? I wonder if this can turn. No, it can't. But cool. So now we have the front of the bike. Super easy, right? It's coming together. Oh, dude, my bad, dude. I forgot to say hello to y'all in my haste. I'm doing these morning videos, and so I'm recording this before work, and I'm trying to get a lot done, and I'm so sorry, dude. Yeah, I'm so glad you're here, and I appreciate you clicking that thumbnail and watching this video. My bad, dude. My bad. I'm a big person on exchanging greetings and pleasantries and stuff like that, and wishing you well throughout the day, and just kind of get ahead of myself sometimes. So let me put that to the side. So yeah, I hope y'all are doing well. Give me 1 second. All right, now we're back. But it's like I never left because I just paused the video, and you never knew. Here we have the thigh, right? We have the thigh splayed out, and you want to have it so that the hinge goes back and forth like this, so that you can hinge it towards this little thing, and it's because we need to utilize that to connect it to the front of the bike chassis. Right here, we're grabbing one of the calves, we're flipping up that peg, and then we're plugging in the tail, and we're just going to plug that into the rear. And if this connection is a little too loose for you, just use a tiny piece of paper that then.
Alright, so I'm gonna stop right there. And everybody has been watched the YouTube channel of Bot Bender Origin, how he does his skeleton's motorcycle. So I did mine. Mine's colorful, and he mentioned you need two Paleotrex. That's incorrect. You don't need two Paleotrex. All you need is one of each. So I did one Skeletor and one of the Transmutate. So one of each is fine. You don't need two of the Paleotrex. So one of each is fine. And I did some remodeling from the back. So what Bender did was he had this thing going on. I had mine on the back, but he had his, which is attached to one of these right here. He had this thing going on. And plug into here. But mine, I did not. I plug in to the back. Come on. Like so. I plug in back. I get this thing going on. I flipped up the tail of it. So I got these two antennas thing going on. And I plug this to foot over here to make the back of the seat. Let me get this right. So I'll plug this here. And I create this thing going on. And I get this back of the seats, of the headrests. And we can push this down to have the hold onto the bike so it doesn't fall. And you need another Paleotrex, just one. And you can have it on riding on the motorcycle. So, and the handlebar. Didn't need that. So, it's gonna sit like this. Put it on the handlebar. So it's gonna look like that. So Bender had Elite One sitting on top of it, but I had mine as Paleotrex sitting on the bike. So there it is. So you don't need two Paleotrex, just one of each will be fine. And mine looks better than his. Colorful, purple and blue and some brown going on. So yeah, so stick with this. This looks better. Alright, see you then. And I almost forgot, you can add some firing effect on it to make it look nice. And there you go.